Hello, internet people. Some of you exist and some of you are fake. A lot of fake people in the internet. Kind of funny actually if you think about it. Anyways, to you guys who are real, welcome. This is part 4 of we, I guess, create a muscle car. And this is basically still the same car. I just put it when I finished part 3 of modeling. I just put this car into a different environment and used the Eve render. And I thought this is kind of cool and I wanted to show you this, maybe using it as a thumbnail too. And if I do that, I have to show you this. Otherwise, you know, it's false advertising or something. Anyway, so yeah, it's the same car, just change the colors here and there. And I also have a GIMP version, which I'm gonna show you, because why not? Hold on a second. Okay, and then I created this guy in GIMP Photoshop, and that was good because I mention it all the time. Sometimes I would just like to listen to music and do something, and so I could combine that. I could model it with you and then do some weird stuff with music later on. Okay, anyways, let's continue. Okay, I made a new save file and we will continue modeling this guy. So our name for this project is car Selina part 4. So that's more for me. This is information. If I ever wanna find this car in my Blender folder again, then this is what I have to look for it. No, now I speak bad again. It was a good start. No, anyways, that's just, yeah. Honestly, this card looked better than I expected. I mean, it's not, you know, the best, but every time we're gonna do something kind of like this, we will get slightly better, sometimes worse, because sometimes you just, you know, you kind of screw it up, and then you can do it better again. We have also an animation. So I don't know what we're gonna do today actually. I was thinking about maybe making like round lights. Yeah. And we need some mirrors here, right? Question is, how do we do that? Could that already work? Like that? Maybe. Yeah. Oh boy, what the heck? That's if you're getting older. Then you need such a mirror to look back. Or it might be for narcissistic people too. If you need to look into the mirror while driving around. Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. So, okay. Anyway, maybe we should focus first on the door, because what we want to do is we want to be able to open the door. We want to be able to open the door later on. And so we need to cut that out. Maybe it's not a big, huge problem anyways. Maybe it's, although maybe we have to do it like that. Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, we have a little bit of a problem. This guy is being on from, I mean, it looks good, this is a muscle car, but this is too block-like. I should have stretched this guy a little bit, or maybe we can do this later on. Yeah, something like that, you know. Oh yeah, that would have been a lot better. But I think we're gonna mix. That's actually really good. The problem is when we change that now, we influence a lot of things we maybe don't want to influence right now. So that's something we should have considered a little bit earlier. I think so. I mean, if we are done with the modeling, then we can make another version. You know, we can just change that here a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but it really messes up everything. Yeah. Okay, next time. Well, we stick to our simple thing, I guess, today. Or maybe if we don't influence so many things, could that work? I mean, when when I model, I don't put much effort into speaking, I guess. Many things, I mean, when we do not influence a huge area, maybe that might be different then. Yeah. Something I should have considered earlier. It's your fault, Lucas. Maybe we can do something similar but different. No. Yeah, the design problem is basically that I like the squeezed version better. Yes, I do. Hmm. It's so funny what you can do. Anyway. We influence too many things. How does this look? It kind of screws up this area here. But shape-wise, I like it better. Okay, now we're leaving it like that. That's the thing that I should have done earlier. So fixing it now or changing it now will probably cause more problems. And we this is not a perfect car by any means, because I realized in the render that this is also not really looking good. Nothing really, discouraging, because I expected that. And it's still a good toy car for sure. But I don't want to mess up too many things right now. Next time. Or we're gonna squeeze it at the end, when we are fine with the end product. Then we can do that. Okay, anyway, let's focus on the door. But it was definitely interesting, to me at least, so maybe we can, if we change that a little bit. I think I like that. We only open the doors And here. Let's try that. Mesh. Separate by selection. Spacey car here. Maybe. Maybe. Let's give it a try. So. How do we do that again? First we need to check if everything is fine, because this looks kind of weird. Let's undo that quickly. So what's going on here? I see. Well, then let's squeeze this down here again, because this is the area we need to change. Then a little bit inside. Into the inside, and then we can make it flat. And those stuff here, which looks weird right now. I mean, I do not know how low poly it is. I think it's still kind of low poly. Sure, we can save even more polygons. But for that, we just, I mean, we need to have a little bit of freedom. Means this is probably not a good low poly car, but it's low poly. A freedom of creation, simply because we cannot do it better right now. Or we could. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Move. Yeah. But it looks weird in here. Let's undo that. We need to investigate. Sure. You know, we should actually get rid of those things here. Let's make a copy of this guy. Those I don't need, simply because we have a new Blender save file. That's irritating because this one here is smooth and the other one not, but it's okay. Important is that we know that. So, okay, this face here, well, this one and that one is the inside. This will be a door which we can open. This is just a rim, and I want to clean the rim here a little bit. Solve edges. Looks okay. And here the same. No, I don't think that makes sense. No. Dissolve edges. No, this one we need, I believe. Okay. Those stuff too. Yeah. Hope that's okay. Yeah. Don't think we need those stuff. Oh no, we need them. Then we do need those things we need. That's a problem. I think 3 is a little bit too much. But I want to have a nice edge, especially at the door, you know, because the door, you kind of look at the door because you have to open the door somehow. How do you open the door if you don't look at the door? I mean, there's a way, I guess. There is a way. There is always a way. Okay. So. Oh yeah, that looks kind of strong, and I liked how it looks from this position. This also we have to, those stuff we have to maybe address later on. And this is also, I think, a problem. So I had it looked a little bit weird in the Eve render when I rendered it. I mean, not in the Eve, in the cycle render. So I smoothed that area here too. Which is not such a big deal since we are, you know, this is a cartoon car, so on the Eve render is, you know, making things realistic looking like, and again, this is not necessarily our goal, but at the same time it doesn't have to look bad or glitchy or something. See, there's a little bit of things going on. Well, I think we have to kind of do something here about that. But not now, just playing around. Yeah. No, it's already pretty good. For measurement. Okay. Well, let's make another copy. Because now it's time to cut out the door. The door! You don't need a door, because you don't need the door. Okay. You know what, I have my coffee here, my coffee is getting cold. Pausing. Okay guys, stupid microphone, the big stupid microphone. I bought it when I started my Let's Plays. And man, I just don't think it's necessary. I think you can get a really good headset with an, you know, very good microphone. You have to invest some money, like I think 100 euro probably, and then the rest you're gonna set up the OBS, because you can do a lot with the voice with OBS, and then you don't need this huge thing. I mean, the sound quality will probably slightly less greater, but it's a good thing, you know, if at least you don't have such a big microphone anymore. Who the fuck needs those stuff anyways? Just that you look like, oh, I'm a proper streamer, look at me, I have a big microphone, my microphone is even bigger. Anyway. Oh no, I'm sorry, I apologize, I forgot the thing again. The mouse I will activate. I mean, we haven't done so many things, so I think you're gonna be okay. Not even sure if somebody watches that far. I mean, it's a lot of hours already recorded. So, but, well, it's fun to record, it's fun to share. Anyways, I'm not expecting much. That's also good. Sometimes I don't even know if I would like that, because, you know, I want people to watch that stuff, for sure. At the same time, I have my piece, you know, I can record, and it's to think about that no one is watching it. It's for some reason very relaxing. That's also good. It's a weird, I'm a weird character. I want people to watch it. At the same time, I don't want it. It's like a little battle with myself. So anyways, I digress. This is always a part of me. It's always going to be like that. I'm not going to change that. Just saying, if you tell me you should more focus. No. Only focusing for the tutorials. That's for sure. But practice videos, no. The fun has to be there. But tutorial videos, yeah, you have to really focus, because, you know, people want to learn something, and if you claim a tutorial, you should better you know, focus on the project. And here and there you can kind of I don't know, threw in a joke or something. But that's about it. Maybe. Maybe not. What the hell do I know? So, okay, we're gonna separate our door now. Selection, separate by selection. Okay, that looks good. And yeah, that's great. Now we have to change the origin point of the door. The origin point of the door. We wanna have the origin point here. Pressing N for the Ninja Turtles. I cannot see my stuff anymore. I didn't know. Tools, view. Oh no, confused. Here we go. I just closed this window here. That's the reason. Okay. So we need I think the Y axis. Let's see what happens. Yeah, definitely the Y. And yeah, and then right click and we say. Did we actually need that? Anyway, so we say right click. We selected this vertex here. We say right click and then snap. Yeah, snap. Snap cursor to selected. I'm not doing that so often, so that's the reason I was kind of stuck, kind of. Okay, so now the cursor, this is also a thing you see, or I saw it often at the very beginning. It's a weird thing. It's there from the very beginning of Blender, and it makes sense so much later with Blender. It's such a weird concept. It's such a weird thing. You need that, and it's also good to see it right away, kinda, I guess. But you don't know what to do with that thing at the beginning. So I don't know. It's a weird. I like it now, but it's a weird relationship I have to this guy here. Anyway, so we're gonna change the origin point of the door to this one here. Or do we? Am I just confused right now? We'll see. We'll see. I think so. Okay, we selected the door, right click, and we say set origin to 3D cursor. Yeah, okay, makes sense, because now the origin is there. Now we can animate the door. So if we, here, that's the reason why we did that. The origin point before was in the middle of the door, and if you do that or something like that, then you cannot, that's an easy way to. It's a very satisfying thing to animate the door like this. Saving. And so also there is a way you can, sometimes you would like to rotate stuff. So no, this one I don't want to rotate, right? So you can close the lock here. And now when I can only rotate it into, wait, what is that? This I also don't want to change. So if I close that too, and if I press R, then it doesn't matter how I use the mouse. So I'm pressing R for rotation, and it doesn't matter how I rotate the mouse, the door will never open itself in this weird way. So, I mean, it will go inside, which is also weird, but you cannot change those axes. However, you can still change them by changing those values here. It's kind of cool. I never use it. It sometimes freaks me out, because what if you forget about that? But it's actually a good thing. We should make use of it. Let's do it right now. Okay, so just have to think about this. That's the problem. If you never do that, and you doing it once, maybe I'll keep saying 2 months later, but let's say you come back 2 months later, you want to do something different, and you don't know why you cannot move this thing around or rotate this thing around. So because of the lock. So that is kind of anyway. So we need some windows. Insert with I, and approximately, and then does this, no, do we need to do that as well? Actually not, but it looks kind of cool. Right? Oh, I see. Yeah, for sure. We changed the origin point of our object, but the mirror modifier was still on because we cut this part out of the car, and the car uses a mirror modifier, right? So here. But because we changed the origin, the door is now projecting itself, or the mirror mode is projecting itself. You can see it in here. So this we have to fix. And the easiest way to fix it is to say, please use the car as, I do not know, use the car for using as the origin point or something to determine where the origin point is, something like that, I think. And then the problem is fixed. So now we have a door on both sides, and when we open it, it looks different too. So last time I remember that I made this thing thicker with a solidify modifier. But I don't think we have to do it in this way today, because I think we just gonna... yes, we do just gonna close that here. We're making it manually. We can just, you know, selecting those inner things. You know what, that would be easier if we just... why not? Oh. Okay, saving here. So, okay. Now I'm gonna select that and this and that and this, and I'm gonna pressing insert again. I mean, this is, you know, if you really wanna get super low poly, that's not a good idea actually. But we can do that. Maybe I can squeeze it in this way. I mean, we don't actually have to squeeze it, but I would like to see it. I mean, I'm doing it in this way, but I didn't know that I would do it that way. So if it looks like a stupid idea, it's just don't forget that I'm practicing that too, right? So we're gonna change that along the X. So I just undo certain steps. Make sure. Okay, so we insert this again, and now we're gonna press Alt and E, and we're gonna extrude that along the normals, just slightly inside. Yes. So those are our windows. So right now they share the properties, which is good. We want them to share the properties because this is it's the first time actually that I would like to share the properties, because this is the part of our you know, oh, that's a weird car. Yeah, this is the part. Oh, I see. This is only this one here. This has to be that part of the car. The door is the part of the car. This is what I tried to say. Couldn't say it for some reason. Yeah, if you want to get low poly, you don't. Yeah, we have too many things. But I think for a template, it's gonna be good later on. And also we can get rid of some of those again. You know, we can. Sure, we overdid this here, but well, if I think of how I created stuff 1 year ago even, with subdivision modifier on and stuff, because that's subdivision is also very interesting. Oh, by the way, you want to see it with subdivision because it doesn't look too bad. Only problem is I think we have to use a different model because we don't have the doors anymore. But I'm gonna show you quickly, saving it here because it takes. So I'm gonna use the subdivision more. I'm choosing it like that so you can see it. And yeah, this is how but we have to use it in here too. And then we're gonna use that. See? Interesting, huh? Yeah. Kind of cool. Okay. So. Good. Okay, short break. Okay. Question is, how do we change the door now? Because everything looks kind of black. And question is, maybe we should drag this out here too. Now we have to experiment a little bit. So often. Here, this one here. Yeah, that's not so bad. We can make use of that somehow. This could be a gadget. Just see. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What do you think? Should we maybe make the silver too? The rim of the thing? Yeah, maybe, huh? So let's make the door. Or maybe there's an easier way. This one here we can hide so we can see that better. So we're just gonna check that out quickly. But maybe is there a better way to select this stuff? Probably there's always a better way. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that better. And here this just looks too... You cannot see that there's something going on here. I don't know, this is not so bad. Let me just make a copy. Now we have to make copies of the door and of the other thing. Sometimes I will forget about that. That always happens. It always happens. It always does. It makes me happy. Yeah. It's a little bit different, I know, but just testing out some things, you know. Smooth. No. It looks so overdone. and it's really, if it looks overdone and if you don't like it or not really, and it would cause more performance problems, then the question is pretty simple if you should change that. Answer is yeah, sure. Just change it. I like that version. That was kind of okay, but not so many. Freeze enough. Insert. Bit longer than normals, maybe. This is a lock, you know. Car is being locked. Access denied. How do you open a door? That's a crazy good lock, actually. That's a really good lock. Yeah. Access denied. So, maybe like this. Yeah, maybe we're gonna animate that later as a lock. Why not? Let's leave it like that. We can later on we can make a shape key. We can do that already, actually. Let's make a shape key stuff. How does this work again? Shape keys. So let's see. It was a while ago. Every time if you do something which you haven't done in a while, kind of tricky. So this is the basic shape key of the door right now. And if I go into the edit mode, no, we have to make another one already. I see. I hope so. Let's see. So this will be then. This is. Oh no, we have to make another one. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Key 2 show. You know, like that. It's just for testing purposes. Okay, so now we had changed the shape. If you turn this on, see, this we can use in an animation later. So it could be like your car starting, and then it looks like that. So we are approaching with the camera the car, and then you have to go into the car. So it opens, and then come inside. Okay. Something like that. But now we need to get rid of that again, because if you forget about that, it's still working and it kind of confuses you later on. So let's just leave it like that for now. The idea is not so bad. Okay. Yeah. Good. The frontier is also not so good, but well, we cannot do everything perfect. Or can we? No, we cannot. We cannot. Who the hell can do everything just perfect? Just, you know, trying it once and it... Oh, that would be such a... I think a person like that would kill himself after a while. Life is... If life is so boring that everything you touch is instantly working out, it's probably very tough because it's super boring. Imagine that whatever you do in life, it works out. I mean, it sounds like fun at first, but the reward system I don't think works because the expectation, you know, you're not surprised anymore. You've seen the same thing. The success always kicks in, and then yeah, okay, I did it again. It's like, you know, turning on the God mode in a game. That's fun. You have a lot of fun, but for a very short period of time. The humans, for the weird reason, they don't like to be all the time successful. It's too boring. But they don't like to be unsuccessful all the time. It's also hard. So human beings are completely idiots. Sometimes they, you know, they think they know what they want. They don't. And when they get what they want, they realize they didn't care about the stuff in the first place. So man, we are We are such a weird species. Species. Cannot say species. Species, I believe, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm not excluding myself from that. That's exactly the same. I'm not better in any way. But you... I know, I'll keep talking about that. I'm not too sure what I'm doing in here. Oh, let's make something different here. And this is not so bad. Kind of like it, actually. Maybe it has to be... I want to have it the same thing, just cleaner. Yeah, something like that. And then we're gonna... I mean, this we can do with a bump effect. There is also I have for using bump effects at certain places. I have a good idea on how to approach that. So sometimes, just gonna show you this quickly. Sometimes I'm just gonna cut out an area which we want to use a bump effect later on. I'm just gonna duplicate this right now. So and then I'm gonna go into a different Blender project. I'm pasting it into that, and then I'm looking with the camera view on top of this, adjusting the camera to an approximate size of, I'm looking down at this, and then I'm changing some values, and then I make a screenshot or a render. And that render I'm going to use later on as a bump effect. It's a very good way to I did this in my spaceship, to a different approach to the projecting thing, which we've learned as well since yesterday. I started to make the car yesterday. Today's I recorded I think 4 videos yesterday. I haven't released them, only uploaded them. But yeah. So what's up with that? Nothing here. Can we do something about this one here? Make this flat. Oh, this is not too bad. I mean, that would be a very stupid concept, I believe. All the dust and dirt is gathering here. Oh, maybe. Hey, maybe we should just change this thing here. Only that rim here. Yeah, I think it's better. But I'm also not 100% sure. I think we should change this here to black. To silver. See? And yeah. Then maybe we have to experiment with that. No, I don't like that. So if you want to move stuff which is in a weird angle, then you have to try, different transform orientations. They are called. Sorry, wait a second. Yeah, coffee, and we say coffee in the German. Coffee and then recording is not a good combination, especially if you have milk. But my pause button is good for that. Okay, so let's say you would like to change that in this angular, then you can use the normal transformation and then You can see if I change that exactly, I can move it in this way around. This is the default setting, so this wouldn't work in that case. Yeah. Yeah, this looks somehow better, but I somehow also not. It's a little bit of a weird one. I would say we're gonna just copy that guy here. With the doors. Let's copy him with the doors. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, another break. So there will be more breaks in between because I still want to drink more coffee. Anyway. So we made a copy. Let's try this one here. Just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, that would be completely fine actually, but I don't know, I kind of like maybe insert, and then we're gonna change that thing. Wait, this will, although black is not so bad in this case because we get a rim. I think that's better. Maybe not, but I think so. Okay. Is this the door? No. Oh yeah, I see. I see. This is a different material. See, Lucas? See what happens if you have many different materials? Sometimes it's so good to be crazy. Okay, this one here. Yeah. What do you want to be if you are a grown up? I want to be crazy. Okie dokie. So. The satisfying German so. I explained that already. Yeah, I mean, yeah, glass, glass material, we can make it transparent, but I don't even know if it's necessary because we have like a badass car and you cannot really look through the badass car. Okay. And we have to get rid of this thing here and that, and now it's more glass-like. Oh, I changed the wrong thing. What have I done? Do I change that? No. Okay, sometimes... can I change it? back here again. Oh yeah. Because I don't want to change my object, only the material I wanted to change. So that's still okay? Yeah. Okay. I think so. If not, well, so what? Oh, this is also silver. It doesn't look silver because of the light. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Cannot use the rotation flying mode camera with the big mouse. I explained that already. It has to do with the Windows magnification. That's why when I turn the camera, it's crazy. Anyway, there's a tire, but that's okay. This is something we don't have to fix. Actually, we don't even have to fix it. It's not gonna be visible anyways. We're gonna close that here, maybe. Okay, I don't know. I wanted to do something. I forgot about what. Yeah, the glass material. This one here I wanted to change. I see. This should be the glass, you know. Yes. We should actually give it a name. But I'm always, with names, I'm always kind of feel insecure when I write something in the German. Yeah, in the English, but also with the German, because I write everything wrong. Even easy words, so I'm not naming them. Which is actually why you're not improving, you know, if you fear to, you want to improve your language skills, but you feel ashamed of talking, then you will never improve your, if you not talk, you will never improve your speaking ability. You can study your whole life. If you do not talk, if you are ashamed of talking, of speaking to another person in the language, you will not improve. Although, if I think of, it's not completely true. You can still do pronunciation lessons, but it's not the same thing. But it will help. Yeah, okay. Let's say you are ashamed of speaking, then just do pronunciation lessons for yourself. At least practice speaking, talking. You know, you can maybe record yourself so that you hear yourself later on. And then you will realize that you sound maybe more German than you thought in your head, like I did. Sometimes I pronounced the word that very strong, especially when I'm very casual. Then I sound very German, and this is something I didn't even realize at first. So record yourself and then check it out. And never be afraid of making mistakes. I mean, I'm afraid too of writing stuff, but I'm also lazy about that, so I know that. But if I want to get better, the only way is to write stuff. If I want to get better with writing, I will never be a good writer, but I could be better. But you know, you have to also prioritize what you want. I wanted to be able to speak well, and I kind of do. And that is also kind of hard work, and with Blender and other stuff, I'm okay. I have enough stuff to do. So on this I'm gonna be lazy, because I simply don't wanna do it. Okay, hey, yeah, let's do something in here. What's that? Yeah, the thing is, we cannot really do much with that, because it's such a, you know, we have to, actually we should get rid of that and maybe fixing, not fixing it necessarily, but you know, making it a little bit better. Subdivide, let's copy that value. to white. What I just do is not sure if this makes sense. It's a feeling thing right now. I feel that might be a good approach to that. Oh, look at that. I think we have a double here. Oh, we had 7 doubles. Interesting. Good to know. What the heck is that here? Do we need that? I don't think so. Get rid of that. Yeah. And here something too, huh? Ah, yeah, I see. Get rid of this too. And let's get rid of this too. Yeah, it's in the inside anyways. So we don't need that. We will never see that anyway. Ah, that's the reason I had it. Now, well, let's leave that or like that. But this one we got to get rid of. And this one we kind of, I mean, it's not so bad. It's really not so bad since it's really in the inside. And we will not see that anyways, but... Oh, what the heck. But we can also fix that here. Yeah. Up, 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 up. Hehehe, I did it again. What did I do? I don't know, something. Subdivide, and this one here. Ah, let's make it easy. Snap. Where's the snap thing? Snap to active. Snap to active. What do you do in Blender? You snapping things around. Ah, you know, Snapchat. I think it's like I had no concept for this word actually in my mind, even though I'm using it in Blender. Like, I mean, Blender wise, yes, but only in Blender. And now I understand this is a real word, right? This is not just a Blender thing. This is a real thing. So you just bringing two things together, kind of, right? Yeah. It happens very often that you when I started to learn English, what the heck? I had already some English names, like, I mean, I'm a gamer, right? So I played a lot of games, and I had the word inventory. You know, I knew what it is and what it stands for, but only to me it wasn't an English word. It was just a gaming word. So inventory was just, okay, this is something you have in games. That's how I understood that. But it's, I mean, it has, you know, it's a proper word. You know, people, you know, using it to clean the inventory. Even though we have a similar word, which is inventar. But because I was not thinking about it, I was just accepting it. This is just, okay, inventory is just a word I need in games. How you need to know how to open your inventory. That's, yeah, before I learned English. So yeah, you knew already some words, but they not really in a different way. So if this is not going to work, not sure if we have to do that actually. I will see. I mean, we're gonna do it one time like that, and then I will see in the render if it makes sense. I don't think it makes much sense, but it's already kind of weird looking. And if it looks good later on, I mean, the good thing is we can then insert it. And this we can do now. And then we can get rid of the inside thing here again. Of those lines, we can get rid of it actually. Yeah, I don't think we need so many. Let's leave it like that for now. So we have maybe we will see some glitches happening in the render, and then we have some different kind of approaches to that. Why is this looking so weird? Because it's not flat, but it looked okay, and now it doesn't. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I wonder, can we do something about that? Well, then let's figure this out. I mean, this will not work. This is the problem, right? Well, I think it has to do with the... Flat. Okay, well, as long as this one is looking okay. So I don't think this will work, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, a little bit different, a little bit kind of lazy at the same time. If we really don't need, I mean, maybe this is sufficient, you know. Flat. No. No, well, you need to check. I mean, it looks like crap, but I see. Well, let's get rid of these things here. So. Yeah, we're gonna use it like that. So it's almost the same thing, only that we don't, we can now insert it better because it's not a triangle at the end here, so it's still kind of different. But I believe, well, let's see. So, I like it somehow. But if we do it in this way, we have to change some things. So we need to, yeah, we need to change that here. So we need here another subdivision. This guy should be on the same level. Get flat. There should be a short key for flat. I just realized. And oh, this is already there. Okay. Then zip, zip, zip. Okay. Oh yeah. Ah, that's interesting. Is this how you're using those stuff? Maybe. Okay, this is not a bad. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Hey. Yeah. So I never get used to the X and the Y thing. Again, this is the German thing. It confused me always because the keys are swapped, the Y and the Z key in the German language, and I switched the languages while using a keyboard here and there, and I will never become. It will always confuse me forever and ever, which is okay to me. Just if you wonder, sometimes I will mention that. So instead of doing this one, we can also do that. I never did this in that way. Ah, that's interesting. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what happened here? Hmm. I don't know, it's way harder to get rid of those stuff. Yeah, I like this one a little bit better. And you can get easier rid of that, I think, for now, but... Mm-hmm. 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 So here we have something to change. Mm-hmm. No. No, no, no. Mm-hmm. Wonder if that would be better. This is black too. I think so. Mm. Okay. Let's make the glass again. Roughness. This one, what the heck is that? Oh. See, I wouldn't. I didn't even see that. It's funny how much things happens you don't want to happen, but accidentally. I do not know what that is. Something. Something. Shall we project something on like a sticker, like I did in the video, which I haven't released it. I hope I did until then, because like I said yesterday, I recorded all those videos. I uploaded them all, but I haven't published them. And yeah. So stretching. And I have to make some thumbnails, but I'm just gonna release them, and thumbnails I will make later on. Afterwards, maybe. But everything you make afterwards, there's always a chance that you don't give a damn. Later on. Like, so what? So what? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, so that is very misleading. Yeah, maybe this one here. Mm. Oh well, they might not be the best ones, but for my purpose. Could be worse, guys. Could always be worse. But let me just. Maybe we should make them on the door, huh? Good thing is I made it in this way so that we can always get rid of those guys. So it shouldn't be too hard to change that afterwards. Yeah, I wanted to save performance, so but actually those kind of things, they are actually also a kind of eye catcher, right? So let's be better. Yeah, let's put some more details into those guys here. I mean, sure, they are not super good, but I'll leave it for now. I miss the music now. I wanna have music because I love it so much. So much. I even love dancing. Yes, I do. Dancing. Dance for us, Lucas. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Something we have to do with the door. There's something about the door. I cannot point my finger. No, I can. We have to do something with the rim. The rim. Ramala ding dong. Ramala ding ding dong. So let's see how this looks. Oh, that's weird. Maybe because it's not smooth, huh? Move. Yeah. And same thing here. And here. This is how you talk. Yeah. No. Something I don't like about this thing here. Maybe. Oh, this is the car. This rim here. Huh? Oh boy, I really like that better. I think it's gonna undo this quickly. Make a copy. But I think that's not so bad. I think I like it. I mean, it's more, you know, it's not so low poly. I think it still kind of is, but you can correct me on that. Probably you will scream out, no, this will not work on an Android device. Android, get the fuck out of you eventually. I mean, I wish there would be more games, good games on Android. But I mean, look at those games. Look at those games. They're incredible, bad. And people spend so much money on that. I mean, seriously. So wait a second, how do I approach this thing here? That? Yeah, that's good. This is good. What the heck? Don't know what happened, but it looks cool. It just looks awesome. What the heck? That's a good indication. See, happy accidents. That's what Bob Ross was talking about. Happy accidents. Yeah. How can you fucking claim that you are, as an artist, how can you claim that you are so good when in fact most of the things you do, let's be honest, just kind of happen anyways? You know? I mean, sure, it's your... The best thing I think you can do as an artist is when you see something developed, then just continuing you kind of a tool of it, I believe, and you just continue it. You're giving the creativity a chance to get going, but you're not really doing it. I think I'm pretty bright about that. When you paint a painting, I mean, my stuff, guys, let's be honest, you know, when I paint stuff, there is space for improvement for sure. But it doesn't matter how good your art is. You never really know as an artist, except if you probably paint somebody. But if you just, you know, use your fantasy, you never know what's going on, so you're kind of going with the flow. Flow? So, going with the flow, you're going with the flow. Yes you do, you're going with the flow. You see me rolling. So, let's see. Yeah, you see that? Stuff like this we don't need, but I don't want to get rid of this right now. Something we can get rid of. Something like those things I believe we can get rid of if we finish with the final product car. Then we can do it. But since we're changing a lot of things, it might be good to leave it like that for now. No, I'm always saying, you know, try to be humble. I just, you know, it's okay. You can be happy about your stuff and you can be proud about your stuff. But mostly when I say be humble is, what I mean is don't be an asshole. Don't think that you are so much better or something. It's also benefiting you because you will, you know, you will fall. If you think you are so good and so, you know, suddenly something little changes in your life, you know, you're having a little accident or something and kind of screwed. You cannot do everything you could before and you realize, oh fuck, maybe I am immortal. Maybe I am mortal. You know, so, and then if you were an asshole, it's just harder. You can still manage it, you can still, you know, even, you know, you can always get better. You can always not be an asshole. So, but it's harder to let go if you're an asshole. For yourself, for the asshole himself, it's even harder. Yeah. Interesting. This is a very intriguing concept. Lucas, please tell us more. Yeah. Don't listen to me. Kind of. Don't be an asshole is a good thing, but at the same time, what the hell do I know? It's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. Just see. Okay, we're gonna insert a face and then wait. After doing that, we have this here going on. What the hell? It's maybe this one here? No. Oh, I forgot what am I doing here. Why is this looking so weird? Okay, I don't know what that was, but anyway. Maybe we can leave it like that. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. If you have light, you don't even need to have that perfectly. I mean, like in this way, because you're not seeing it anyways. The light, the glowing thing anyways. I don't know, something is, it's a little bit too pink for my taste. Oh yeah. It's a burner. You know what I think? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This we could actually do with just a texture. But yeah. Yeah, well, I think it's time, huh? It's time. For big stuff. Oh yeah. I like it. I do like it so much. I like it so much. But it's a little too far. Yeah, so. Okay. Mm. I wonder how to get rid of those things. I mean, how to make them nicer looking. I mean, since they are kind of hidden anyways, we can just give it a different material. That would solve the problem, I think. Yeah, they don't have to have the same material as this one here. Yeah. Let's just do, can we do that? No. I have to manually select those stuff. Good. As usual, not perfect. But this is, we can exchange this thing so easily. We're gonna give it a really dark material. We don't want to see that, you know. Okay, let's see, maybe we can... just... that's okay. Yeah, Selina. No! You are so beautiful. Me. Yeah, I like it. Yes, we know, you said it already 1,000 times. Yeah. I know. And this is not perfect. No, we did actually pretty. Oops, what the heck? We did already so much. I cannot rotate that. I think it has to do with the. With the whatever. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Eh. Oh yeah, there's a big. Oh no, that works too. We just have to, if you want to do that, we have to say individuals. It would work. I don't want to make them too small, you know, I like the size. We just have to, I mean, they are not centered actually. And that's the little bit of a problem. So, oh, you will fall through. Yeah. Yeah, 3, 4. That's better. What the heck is that? Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. I accidentally made a copy. Or pasted it in. Pasted my copy in from earlier, I believe. Or it was always there. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is not surround, but whatever. Whatever. Who cares anyways? Yeah. Just check this out. I wonder. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna get rid of that. What would happen if you would align? Yeah. Is this the same position? 82. What is that? No. They are not the same, so I think we can copy that. Okay, and then we're gonna can close that. I mean, there's some weird things going on here anyways. We have some space in between, though, that's good. So, yeah, this is something, there's something, this is not ideal, but it's okay. It's okay, we don't have to be. You know what? But let me just copy. Yeah, we didn't copy the door. Whatever. We don't need a door right now. Okay, let's see. This is still an interesting area, but if you're gonna leave it like that. Yep, we leave it like that for now. Good. We're leaving it like that for now. That's how you say it. We're leaving it like that for now. I know. So, is this better? I think so. But I'm not sure. Let's just... Oh no, I have to add again a copy. I see. I think this was before. The front, I think it has also to do with the ceiling. Looks a little bit too nice. What if we get rid of that? I see. I see. Maybe we have to make different. Let's experiment with that a little bit. So before we do that, I mean, we need a space for the plate anyways, and maybe we have. Okay, let me just get rid of this thing here. And now we're gonna make a copy. Okay, we made a copy. I want to get rid of the eyes. Let's see how this guy looks when we. What? Wait. Maybe this one here. No, I don't like that. Okay, round things. Maybe we need. So. Now let's give it a try. Good. Up. Good. The sphere. F3 to sphere. And this surfaces. Looks like a Christmas tree. Yeah, it looks like a Christmas tree. It's not so bad, but it's also, I don't know. It's better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's weird. And then let's do it like that. No, it starts to look like the Totorono. So, not that there's anything wrong with the Totorono. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's focus a little bit on the front again. Yeah, it's, this is kind of yeah. Mm. Mm. Tricky, tricky, guys. Tricky, tricky. Okay, let's change a little bit the color. Mm-hmm. Okay, undo some steps. Mm. And this is not optimal. Later for the render. It's not perfect because something is not straight. Maybe even this one here. No. On this one maybe. What is that again? The X. Here we go. I see. But yeah. You know what? I think color-wise. You. Auto. Yeah, 2 hours. I think I'm gonna take a break and then I'm uploading this part too. But I maybe should do that really. Nope. Oh, that doesn't matter. It's, I can just, yeah, and no, just E. And confused myself a little bit here. Okay, we could make them glow, but I think like in this case we will have later on maybe real lights, although they are performance wise challenging. But yeah. Cold coffee. I think that's how you do it, huh? Well, we learn as we go. This is not ideal. Mm. Mm-hmm. Uh, I think we can ignore that. Hey, I was so quiet actually that next time I maybe just listen to music. Listen to music, like I keep saying. I'm so happy with this thing here. Yep, see. Let's leave it like that, and we're gonna fix it in the lazy way. Oh, that solved the problem actually. Yeah, sometimes you just don't see it. You just don't see it. Okay, guys. Here's our car for today. I was a lot. And that's cool and so on. Yeah. Okay. I think we have to make this silver. It doesn't have to be necessarily a cop car. So. Yeah, okay, so then maybe I'm gonna put this guy later on into connect this guy here. I'm gonna put this into the environment for the thumbnail. Yeah, guys, okay, that's enough. There will be a thumbnail that looks slightly differently, and if it's super cool, I'm gonna show you it in the next part. something like that. Okie dokie, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.